Hey guys, this is SANE here, and today I will be explaining to you why I paid ObeyShakur $100 and why I'm making this video because he will not pay it back. So, long story short, I was looking for an editor for the clan to do our team Taj, and I found ObeyShakur. I messaged him on YouTube, and he was the first to respond out of a couple editors I messaged, and he told me to add his Skype, so I added his Skype, and then here's a screenshot of me talking to him. It was our first conversation. I told him I'd pay him $40, and he wanted $100, so I paid him $100, because he said he would put 10 times more effort into it than he does Obey edits. That's what he said. And so I paid him $100. But right before I paid him $100, he kept telling me to pay him as a gift, family, or friend. He said it twice. He made it like super clear. He wanted gift, family, or his friend. And so no tax would occur, but it doesn't even, I don't even think you get taxed if you send it to as a business. But so there's a reason why he wanted me to send it to him as a gift, family, or friend. But here's me paying him. There's the proof of $100. So I paid him, and then I tell him, here's just confirmation of him getting it. I said, hey, you got it. Send him the guys over the photo. He said, yeah, I got it, and blah, blah, blah. And then I said, a month later, 1 month later, because we've been waiting for this edit, he told me it would be done in 2 weeks. This is a month later. I said, hey, man, how's the edit look? Because we were being super patient, because we didn't want to make him angry, because we wanted the Team Taj to come out amazing. So here's the first thing he says. He says, I'm so unmotivated. I'm like, dude, I paid you $100 and I've been waiting a month. Come on. And then he tells me that the clips aren't organized, and that he said he would pay me back on his birthday, which is more than a month later. He made us wait more than a month just for him to tell me that the clips aren't organized, which they are. I have more proof to show that a little bit later. And he told me he'd pay me back on his birthday after waiting a month. So he accepted this deal, and then he waited a month to decline it. And then, yeah, and then he said the players' names, like the clips in the Dropbox were named after the players' names and not the clip itself. That was like the only reason, because he says that the kill cams and kills aren't together, but that is a load of bullshit. I have everyone in my clan who can back me up because they're all together. I disabled, resampled, fucking cut, trim, did every fucking thing to those clips to make them perfect, so no editor could talk about them and make this excuse. And then he messages me the next day. He says, hello, since your clips are not editable at this time, I will not be able to give you a full payment back, only a percentage, which this percentage out of the $100 is 30%. So he would pay me back $30 and take 70 for not doing shit and making us wait more than a month for nothing, and he was gonna take $70. I was like, are you fucking serious right now, dude? And he's like, don't get angry with me. And how can I not get angry? He said, and then he said, you made me wait, you know, blah blah blah. He made me wait almost 2 months, and just to disappoint my team and subscribers with no Team Taj, and you're taking my money. Like, come on, man. And then he says, it clearly states in my bio that I'm sorry, but it clearly states in my bio, so it states that you accept offers and then wait 1 month to decline it and then take the money. And he's like, oh yeah, I understand where you're coming from, blah blah blah. And he's like, I'm trying to offer you then leave you with something minimal, but he really is leaving me with something minimal. I don't even know. But then he says he will edit our future Team Tajas or cams. I said, why would I believe you if you won't even edit the one I'm paying you for right now? He's like, that's a good point, but you have to trust me. I'm like, alright. And so, and you know, I'm still fine with him at this point. And then he's like, alright. He sends me a person. He's like, hey, have him do this edit for you. He'll do this edit for you. So I check him out. I check out his channel. He's got like barely 100 subs. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I mean, I saw his edits. They're decent, but they're not worth $100. So, you know, he's trying to compromise with me over this. And I'm like, no, dude, I want what I paid for. I don't want some editor who's okay that I have better editors in my clan that can do this, and it's not worth $100, and I want my money back. He's just trying to figure out a way so he can keep the money without doing anything. And then I told him this is fraud, and then he goes, it's not fraud actually, since I made you send it to me as a gift, family, and friend. But he's trying to resolve this, he said. I said, I will expose the shit out of this if you tried that. And then he said, you think I really care about YouTube stuff? Look at my channel, I'm barely active, but I'm trying to resolve this. I said, resolve? You completely fucked me over. And this is I think this is 2 months after I first paid him. And then he said, how so? I'm offering to pay you a percentage back or do a different team Taj. I said, okay, what's this percentage of this money that you're going to give me back? He says $30 out of the 100, so you just walk away with $70 for not doing shit. And then he, let's see here. Oh, yeah, here's a picture of our Dropbox. You know, there's literally nothing wrong with the clips. They're just named. His excuse was that they weren't named after the actual clip, but they were named after the player's name. A load of bullshit, but I'm done. I don't care. And then he goes, so we made an exposing video. This was like a month ago. And we first made an exposing video after this because the whole clan was pissed. I didn't make the exposing video, but one of my members did because he was so pissed about it. And it got out there, and you know, great people like, you know, Biohazard and some Dare people, some people got out, like figured out or found it, and within like 3 hours it was, you know, blown up on Twitter, YouTube. It got like 200, 300 likes in like 2 hours, I think it was. So ObeyShakur came back to us. He's like, I'm pissed off that you made me out to be a scammer, blah, blah, blah. How can we resolve this? I said, you're trying to resolve this. Here's how you resolve it. You do what I initially paid you for, not take $70 and walk away, and I walk away with 30 for you doing nothing. He's like, all right, you just want me to do the first team Taj? I'm like, yes, do the first team Taj. And then he's like, all right, it's either this edit, but put the kill cams together. I'm like, dude, no problem. The kill cams and kills are together. And he's like, all right. And then we start talking a little bit more. And wait, hold on. And then he said, I'd rather just give you your money back instead of this gonna be, if this is gonna be this much of a hassle. I said, that's fine as long as I get all my money back and not you walk away with $70. And then he also changed his price that he would give me 60 back after we made an exposing video. So yeah, and so he changed his price to I get 60 and he walks away with 40 for doing nothing. But still, I wasn't gonna take anything till I get all my money back, because that's a load of bullshit. And so he tells me that I made a deal with him last night and that he fucked me over, but that never happened. And I told him, you're fucking me over because this has been 2 months with no team Taj, and he has my money and he's not giving it back. And then he says that pretty much all the kills and kill cams aren't together. And I'm like, dude, they're together. Or he deleted them off his computer and they're on his X hard drive. And he says that the kills and kill cams aren't together. And I said, no, they're not together. I mean, yes, they're together. I did them all myself and blah, blah, blah. And everyone in my SANE chat has access to the Dropbox, so they can put their own clips in there, and then I just like fix them up, I edit them, or I, you know, disable resample, and I label them, put them together like kill cams and kills. I put them together. So everyone can see this Dropbox, and everyone knows that the kills and kill cams are together. And he's sitting there trying to tell us that they're not together. So then I posted a picture of the Dropbox in there so everyone could see, because everyone, like, we're not fucking retarded. We're, you know, I don't even know. So, and then he goes, I will edit, I will edit it. If not, I'll get my leader to kick me. Ask Formula or Agony right now, or I'll pay you, or I can give you $60 back. Tell Eki to remove the exposing video that we made last time, so that he said he would do the first edit again. So, because it was kind of blown up kind of quick. I mean, for someone, it was on someone's channel who wasn't known. Like, they had like, what, 50 subs? You know, no offense, Eki, but I mean, for him to get 300, 200 likes in 2 hours with a 50 sub channel, that's pretty good for himself. So that shows right there. And so he was getting, you know, pissed off, and he wanted that video removed as quick as possible because, you know, it was exposing him. So I said, okay, I'll put it as private if you do the edit. And he's like, all right. So he told me to put it as private or remove it. So I put it as private, and then he said, I'll do it next week. Well, he never did it. He ended up messaging us on Skype again, or he messaged me and he's like, I'm not doing it, blah blah blah, and he said that I will pay you when I get the money. Okay, I've waited another month since, because we took down that video and we didn't put it back, or Eki deleted it and we haven't made another one. Now here I am making a second exposing video because we deleted it because he wanted us to delete it because, you know, it was exposing him. And he said he'd do a team Taj, which he bullshitted again for the second time, and he's not doing it for another second time, and he still hasn't paid me anything. And so he keeps telling me over Twitter, on YouTube, on Skype, he's like, I'll pay you back when I get the money. It's been a fucking month. He's not paying me back. He's just delaying it more and more and more and hoping people forget so he can walk away with this $100. And I'm tired of waiting. It's been 3 months since this shit started, and he hasn't lived up to he hasn't done shit that he said he was going to do. He didn't do the team Taj. He's just full of fucking lies, and I'm tired of it. And he's taking my money. So I'm sorry for Obey that they have someone like him in their clan who's literally scamming people, and it's giving them a bad rep, or it might. But you know, Obey's a great clan, and I hate to see this guy in there. Because it's ridiculous, you know. You don't just walk around saying you'll do edits, take the money, and then just completely blow them off. So, especially when it's $100. So, I don't know. So, this also pretty much just ended SANE because I'm the leader, and after waiting 3 months, we've literally not had a team Taj, and this pretty much just killed us. I mean, all of our motivation, all of our everything. We had so many great clips. I'm talking fucking quad collaterals to a single for 5 on screens. I'm talking 6 on screens, man. Oh man, they were just so great. Fucking suicides, cross map wall bangs, man. Like these clips were fucking amazing. All of them were suicides or 5 on screens, 6 on screens, and we had our lowest standard for our feeds was a triple collat to a double kill for a 5 on screen. That was our lowest standard for our feeds. So we had that and higher. I mean, our team Taj was going to be amazing, and we were all pumped for it. And then after waiting 3 months for nothing, I mean, it just kind of, it really killed us. Like it really ended up, you know, we ended up ending. I ended up quitting because, you know, now I have 2 jobs and shit, and I don't have time. And after this, I just lost all motivation. I just ended up quitting, and then my clan members we all said our piece and left. You know, it just kind of ended us. So really, it sucks, but you know, I mean, I couldn't have asked for better members or players on my team. I mean, that was the best clan I've ever been in, first clan I've ever led, and we got to 2.5K within, I think it was 2 or 3 months. And you know, it's disappointing, but it's what happens. But thanks for watching, and hopefully you can spread the cause.